Good morning. I was going to show you today a botanical journal that I completed, and I want to give a lot of credit for this journal to my dear friend Sonja, who made a lot of the pieces inside, and I'll show you that in a moment. I started with actually this tie. Is a piece of eco dyed fabric from Sonja. She was wonderful with her eco dye, and this is part of what she sent me. But this book cover, which is, you probably can't tell too well, but it's an embossed book cover, beautifully embossed actually, and it's from the 3rd Biennial Report of the State Board of Agriculture. And you can see it's dated 1881 to 82, and amazing condition for a book this age. So I'm going to show you inside, and it's also a very large book. It's about 6 by 9.5, close to that. And there are quite a few pages in here because of the size of the spine, which is almost 2 inches wide. The inside, similar to the tie, is part of this eco-dyed fabric. I just love the gorgeous colors in this fabric. So for the pocket, I took this fabric and I slow stitched on it and made it into a pocket. I also, as you can see, I used the fabric for a hidden binding. So I sewed the signatures to the fabric and glued the fabric to the binding. So that's what's the signatures are attached to. And the reason I didn't cover up the whole page is because there's this book plate from the State Library of Hartford, and it has the October 8th, 1881 to 82. I just couldn't bear to cover it up. So I left this open so that that's showing, but then I inserted a tag here that I think is lovely here. And I have to tell you, this tag also was created by Sonja. She sent me a stack of these at one point. Such a lovely, delightful lady. Even some of the fabrics that she sewed onto this tag are just beautiful, and I wish I could express how soft and just delicate this fabric is. Sonja was known for her hearts, and this journal is very special with all the hard work that she did creating some of the things inside of it. Here's another piece of her eco-dyed paper, and this is from cigarette cards, except this one is silk and it's got the flowers on it, and there are a few of these inside the journal. I found these from a dear lady on Facebook that I buy some things from, and I thought they were just really wonderful in this journal. Look at these beautiful colors. These are eco-dyed. These are all Sonja. Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous colors in this paper. Also, Edith Holden. I have pages from Edith Holden books in here. And also from the Victorian Garden book. I have some of those pages in here also. This is eco-dyed paper as well underneath, but I also covered it with this very sheer paper that was also eco-dyed. So I sewed the two together to make this pocket. The paper is kind of got a grid on it behind the pocket. It just has some lovely texture to it. Here's another one of Sonja's amazing hearts. Really heavy. Actually, this isn't heavy. It looks heavy, but it's very soft fabric. And she's got those all sewn together to a vintage piece of paper. She was very big on recycling and reusing. And she just had an amazing talent for putting things together. These are awards from a flower show that I found at an estate sale. I thought they were really nice to put inside this journal. I don't know the year. I don't think there was a year on these. But they were very old. The estate sale I found them at had a lot of very old things in it. I just don't really know how old they are. So that's that page. There's a lot of blank paper in here for writing, for attaching specimens, if that's what you like to do. Look at this gorgeous paper. Sonja just so talented. She actually has a video on YouTube that shows you how she does her echo dyeing. So if you have a chance to look her up on YouTube, I'll try to remember to put the link on the video so you can find her easily. But you could tell how much she enjoyed doing this and experimenting with different things in her echo dyeing. Here's another, I think this is the Victorian Garden book. Just lovely, right? This is a little card that I had, and it came like this. I just thought it was pretty to attach as a tab here. Look at the keys in this echo dyed paper. More keys. Just gorgeous. More, I think this is Victorian Garden as well. Echo dyed pages. I think this is coffee dyed paper here. More of the beautiful Victorian Garden book. Look how pretty that color is. And just, you can see the real detail from the leaves. Echo dyed, more echo. This is an echo dyed file folder. So I used it, actually no, because it feels heavier. It was an envelope. Sorry, I still have this cough. It was an envelope that, look at this echo dye. So I made this into, I sewed it together, made it into a pocket, and I just used some echo dyed cardstock that she had. You'll note that the wording on these is in Serbian. I believe it's Serbian. I'm assuming so. And these cute little tabs that have specimens sewn into them, which I believe Sonja made as well. I should give her credit for this whole book. Another beautiful echo dye, and more, another specimen. And in this case, slides in. This case, here's another of the cigarette cards, the silk daisies, so pretty. Echo dye paper. I just did a kind of a diagonal little pocket here out of another echo dyed cardstock, and I tucked in this little, somebody made this. I didn't make this one either, but it just was lovely inside here. And then the cover page from Edith Holden, one of her books. Beautiful floral images, image of a garden layout, and I just love these. I have a few more pages of this, and then I think I'll have used them all up. Some echo dyed graph paper, which is what I think I used for the backing. Here's another one of those pockets with the lightweight paper on top. It's not really a tissue paper. I'm not sure what it is. It's got a really lovely texture to it. And I just sewed around and made a simple pocket, tucked in another one of these beautiful tags that Sonja made. And here's another, this one's First Place, Hinkley Garden Wagon. Still no date on these, but flower show. You can just tell by the aging that these are older. More floral images. I made, this is another envelope. Look at the leaves on this. Another envelope that Sonja echo dyed, and I put some images inside. I just sewed this plate, so I put the information on the back about the front images so that they would stay together, and just kind of made it into a little tag to slide in here. So there's some information about those specimens. Another cigarette piece of silk. These leaves are amazing. I don't know how she achieved this. I'm just so impressed with her talent. Another one of these cards that has the information on the back about this plate. I just slide right in here. More images of floral, coffee dyed paper, echo dyed paper. Another garden image. Love those garden layouts. This, I think, is the Victorian Gardens also. A Wordsworth poem. A couple of poems there. This looks like Edith Holden. Look at these keys, and the rust on here. Isn't this fabulous? This paper just beautiful. And look at how it was just reused paper that I just love the way it looks in here. Look at this piece. The other half of that envelope, and I made some additional tags in here so that they just slide right in here. I think I'm going off screen here, sorry. And another one of the tags. Tuck all kinds of things. I didn't sew this one, so in the middle so that you could fit other things inside of here. Echo dyed, and this is some additional, this is echo dyed trim and echo dyed fabric, and it has some embroidery on it that looks just so lovely with the echo dye. So I made this into an envelope so you could tuck things inside of here, and there's more of these awards inside of here as well. So you could tuck all kinds of specimens or whatever makes you happy. And I could see tucking in, sorry about shaking that. I could see tucking in flowers from the garden that I dried. Beautiful Edith Holden. Some more. Lots more of this gorgeous echo dye. This doily piece is also echo dyed. This is from Sonja. This is from Sonja. This is another, I actually just sewed it onto a little piece of cardstock and made a little tag out of it that just slides in. More Edith Holden. Another cigarette tag. Look at the beautiful echo dye here. Just really nicely highlights this Edith Holden piece here. Has some fold over pages here that I thought were just too pretty to cut, and I just punched the edges. More Edith Holden, more beautiful echo dye. Those leaves. The other part of that doily, echo dye again. Oh my gosh, the colors are just amazing in here. It makes me smile because it's making me think of Sonja and just how delightfully talented and one of the sweetest people you'll ever know or ever could have known. Thank you to her husband who sent me some additional pieces of hers. It makes me feel good to have pieces of hers to remind me of her. Edith Holden. Some more echo dye, and this is also from Sonja that was also echo dyed. just flapped in here. You could easily put things underneath it. They should stay pretty well. Those cigarette silks are so pretty. Just bring out the colors, and these pages just are amazing to me. This looks like it was a flower. Just, I think I had forgotten how amazing these papers are. And of course I have to save some for myself because they make me think of Sonja's talent. Another fold out that I punched these. I love these floral punches that I have. And this I made into a pocket with the punch. And this is just a piece of handmade paper that Sonja made. So I told you Sonja is responsible for this journal. And I love to think that this journal is representing her and go off to someone who will really enjoy and appreciate it, who may not have known her, but will appreciate and know her through all of this. More Echo Dye, more Edith Holden. This just beautiful, beautiful Echo Dye. Look at this leaf. She's just amazing. Echo Dye. It's like buckles on here. And then in the back, I have a smaller pocket here. And this image that I glued on here is from an antique book. It's dated 1911. And this was the caption under the picture that I wanted to keep it out. Wayside weeds and garden flowers. I wanted it to be visible. How pretty is that picture? I just love it. And so this is just another little pocket that you can tuck whatever in. And there's the book. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed going through it. And I will try to link Sonja's YouTube on here as well, so you can see more of her amazing work. And she lives on through all of us. Thanks for watching.